What is up, everybody? It's your boy, Tank Entertainment, for the third video in a row in my 12 days of Christmas leading up to Christmas. I'm giving you my top 10 most overrated movies. Before we get into it, subscribe, like, and be a beast. Join Tank Entertainment today. Not join it, but subscribe. Anyway, starting at number 10. I have Hallmark movies. I put them all together. I can't even name you like one Hallmark movie title because they're all the same. Now, just picture this. You want to go watch a Christmas movie with your parents or your grandma. And you walk in, and she's like, oh, I got a great Christmas movie. Walking, all right. Me thinking maybe Christmas Story, a classic, something like that. And then they put on a Hallmark movie. Disappointment almost every time. Some of the time, they're bangers. Hallmark movies can sometimes just absolutely be fire and warm you up. That's how good they are sometimes. But on the other times, it's straight doo-doo butter. Straight up trash. Like, you're already cold, it makes you colder. And not even in the good way. That's how bad some Hallmark movies are. They're very overrated. Some of them are good. But overall, they're really just for, like, moms who want to watch Christmas movies alone. And maybe like 80-year-old grandmas. Or not that old, but like young grandmas who just became grandmas, if you know what I'm saying. So, with my next one, this movie's not terrible, but it's just okay. And that's A Muppet Christmas. Alright, some people have this in the top 10 Christmas movies of all time, and it's really not. It's okay at best. Am I fine with it? Yeah. Do I like it? Yeah. But, it's Muppets. I mean, unless it's Elmo or Barney isn't even a Muppet. Like, it's just a guy doing this with his hand. Like, it's Jim Henson, guys. He's not that special. Muppet Christmas is at number 9. Very overrated, but a good movie. That's how most of these are until I get to some other ones. Number 8, I have Scrooged. This is like Bill Murray in 1986. All my baby boomers will know what I'm talking about. And some of my Gen X. Maybe some millennials. But Scrooged is a boring movie. It's not that good. It really is not that good. I've never even liked Scrooge that much. I've always thought the story has been kind of trash. Even the animated ones are kind of trash. Scrooge as a whole, Scrooge is like kind of a trash story. You'll see that because that's also another one. And later on in this list. But every time I watch it, I'm bored by like the first hour and a half. And sometimes I just catch the last part and I'm still bored. It's not going to be a movie. It's boring and I don't like it. So, moving on to number 7. Quick disclaimer, I've never seen this. I've just seen like a little bit of bits and pieces. And number 7 is A Nightmare Before Christmas. It's not a Christmas movie. In the name, it says before Christmas. Don't watch it at Christmas. It's before Christmas. I got a question for you. Have you ever had a nightmare before Christmas? No! You know what you have? You have excitement before Christmas. You don't know if you're getting a PS5 and new Xbox or, I don't know, something cool like that. You don't have nightmares. It's a trash title. I've never seen it before. It could be like the greatest movie of all time. But just by the title, it looks trash. And by the bits and pieces I've looked at it, it just seems like any other animated Christmas movie. It's good, but it's not great. Some people have it in the top 10 Christmas movies of all time. Those people definitely eat fruitcake. Now, number 6 is Christmas with the Cranks. I don't know if many people like this movie. I don't even know if many people have seen this movie. But for some reason, for some odd reason, it always comes on in like True TVs, or not True TVs, like Freeform or something. Freeform's 25 Days of Christmas countdowns. And somehow I always see it. It is trash. Like, it is bad. Christmas with the Cranks, terrible. I don't like it whatsoever. If you like it, I don't know what's your problem. You still probably eat fruitcake. And, it's just not that good, honestly. Yeah, it's boring. Somehow I get to see it every year, and every time I'm just disappointed. Anyway, moving on to our top 5. And the next 4, 5 through 2, are kind of gonna be grouped in together because they're all extremely old movies. So picture this. Your grandma, you go to your Grammy's house, your Mimi's, whatever you call her, your mama's, whatever, Meemaw, me, that sounded weird. And she says, let's put on a Christmas movie. And she puts on the gray and white It's a Wonderful Life. You know what I was doing? Like about 30 seconds into the movie, I was sleeping. Because it's just not that good of a movie. Like, it's just not. It's boring. Just like number 4, Miracle on 34th Street. All right, if you like this movie, you're either above the age of 70. That's the only reason you can watch this movie. It's boring. It's a miracle on a street. How good can that be? I haven't even seen the whole movie because it's that boring. Unless I'm missing something where Santa comes out with an AK-47 and lights up 34th Street to protect it from, I don't know, terrorists, and that's the Miracle on 34th Street, then I don't think I'm missing anything. It's gray and white, and it's like Santa and someone else. It's trash. It legit is garbo. It's doo-doo butter. If you watch this movie, what is your problem? Just like number 3, A White Christmas. Just because this has color, it's still trash. Just because it has color, it's still trash. I have to repeat that 2 times. Unless you watch this movie, I'm out of words because it's just that trash. It's not good. All 3 of those movies are trash. I go to sleep through half of them. Next one, I also go to sleep. A Christmas Carol, another Scrooge story. It's trash. It's trash. All of them, trash. 5 through 2, all boring. They're all gray and white besides A White Christmas. And don't think that makes it better because they're all trash. None of them are good. The only reason you should be watching this is because you're above the age of 70. If you're below the age of 70, then what is your problem? I hope you get coal in your stocking because they're trash. They are trash. That's 5 through 2. If you couldn't tell, I think they're terrible and they're extremely overrated. And if you think they should belong in the top 10 movies of all time, Christmas movies, my fault, then you people should eat fruitcake because you don't deserve the life, the liberty, the happiness, the pursuit of happiness, the constitutional, the federal, the republic, the presidential, the parliamentary democracy of enjoying your Christmas because all 4, 5, whatever I said are trash. And any grandma who I just offended, if you're above the age of 70, you have an excuse. Because I bet this was the big thing back in town when you were like 6 years old. But as I said in the past, if you're below the age of 70, what is your problem? Because you know what? Let me say it one more time. They are boring and they're trash! Alright, now that we're back from that little fiasco, I'm going to go straight back onto a rant. And the number 1 most overrated movie of all time is The Polar Express. Yeah. I know all the people who say this movie is the number 1 greatest Christmas movie of all time. I'm just going to say how it is. He can't hear a bell because he doesn't believe. And when he starts believing, he hears a bell. That is the entire movie. It is Tom Hanks. That's that guy. That's the guy. Tom Hanks, oh my God. He's a 90s superstar. He was like in The Green Mile. He was in Toy Story. He voices Woody. He's so cool. He voices about every single person in this movie. But guess what? It doesn't matter because it is trash. It is garbo. It is doo-doo butter. Just kidding. It's not that bad of a movie before somebody starts rioting on me. It's not bad of a movie. But if you honestly think that this movie is a #1 Christmas movie of all time, then I don't know what your problem is. It's a train. It's a bell. Can he hear it? No. Does he hear it now? Yes. The only good part of the movie is where Santa walks out and all those elves goes crazy. That's like Lil Yachty's walkout. That's what it is. That's how fire that is. Everything about this movie is fine. But if you think that this movie, that everything is amazing and that it's a miracle on 34th Street, then I don't know what your problem is. I really don't. It's just okay. It's not that good of a movie. It's not. And if you think it is, what is your problem? What is your problem, legitimately? It is just okay. I have to watch it every year. Oh, there's such a good movie. You have to, because if not, you're called a Scrooge. I don't know. Every time I watch it, I'm just like, okay, I feel a little bit of Christmas spirit, but it's not a #1 Christmas movie of all time. Thank you for watching. I'm fixing to have a heart attack. Have a great Christmas. Remember what it's about. It's about Christ being born. Thank you for watching. 3 French hens, 2 turtle doves, and a partridge in a pear tree. 3 days down, 9 to go, 12 days of Christmas. I hope you're having a great Christmas season so far. Like I said once before I had that awesome jump cut. Have a great, or remember what Christmas is all about. It's about Christ being born. Thank God. Keep him #1. And I'm out of here. Let me repeat it one more time. 3 French hens, 2 turtle doves, and a partridge in a pear tree.